Do you see what I see? Does this look like an arch? These definitely look like arches. So where do we draw the line between an old building and a mountain, or a hill, or an outcropping? So where's the separation here? Why did this remain like this? But this one seems to have been turned. Where do we draw the line? I mean, really, where do we draw the line? Natural formation? Or melted, with archways remaining? Still looking for that line. Seems a strange spot to park a building. What is this, the garden fence? Petra. Good old Petra. So somewhere in France we have this outcropping. At first glance looking what we might call natural. We move in a little closer. We can definitely see some sort of man-made structure. And we move to the outcropping on the left, and we start to see, again, something that looks much more man-made. Definitely over here. Those lines again are blurred. Where do we draw them? The natural world. Is it though? What do we really know? Chisels? Primitive tools? Carvings? Or just an impression of something that was once much more? Built right on the edge of a sheer cliff? Or melted. And all we see left is the top of something. Some sort of cataclysmic high heat event. Electrical. Something that can change the state of matter itself. Could do this. Is something like this. Is everything here really aged? Or is it damaged? It's something that we call aged. Natural? Or melted brick lines and the remnants of an old arch. Now buried in the floodwaters. Greece. Now, do a lot of these old world places just like building on the edge of cliffs? Or are we looking at the top of a building damaged through some sort of plasma high heat energy event? creating liquefaction, turning building materials, bricks, into what we call stone. And all that's left of it now looks like an ice cream that had been sat in the sun a little too long. An ice cream cone in the sun. How big is the lie? Has it been growing over time? How we've been moving further away from truth. Remnants. Were we once so much more than we are now? Have we fallen? Is this what's left of what we once were? Were some places preserved, left in much better condition than others? These places fill us with wonder, make us think something has been done that was unreachable by us, otherworldly. This is Fredericksborg Castle. In this castle they found giant books. The interior of this building is what you might call otherworldly. Filled with detail. Pipe organ apparatus. Ceiling details like nothing we build these days. Nothing we build these days. Brick arches, veneered with something much stronger and longer lasting than what we can duplicate today. Perfectly flat floors, tile floors. Fredericksborg Castle, Denmark. Ornate. Immaculate. All this seized, stolen by what we call royal, or godly, or wealthy. But they're nothing but a bunch of thieves and liars. And their clock has run out. So now we make music.